Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin collectors. Today's episode is absolutely mind-blowing because we're diving into one of the most mysterious, talked about, and potentially life-changing U.S. coins ever minted, the legendary top 10 Kennedy half dollar. A coin so ordinary in appearance, yet capable of hiding astonishing value beneath its surface. Imagine discovering that a dusty, dirty old half dollar in a drawer or pocket could actually be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on rare errors and elite conditions. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stay with me, because what you're about to learn could completely change the way you look at your spare change forever. Today, we'll explore why this Denver-minted Kennedy half dollar has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, uncover the rare varieties and minting mistakes that drive massive auction prices, and reveal how ordinary people have turned simple coins into extraordinary fortunes by spotting the right details. We'll break down grading secrets, jaw-dropping error types, and real market trends that separate pocket change from premium collectibles. Whether you're a lifelong numismatist or a beginner just starting the hunt, this video could unlock a brand new passion, and maybe your next incredible discovery. Let's get started. First up in the 1972, D. Kennedy half dollar stands as one of the most fascinating coin stories in modern American numismatics, especially when collectors begin examining certain examples that appear ordinary at first glance. Struck at the Denver Mint and honoring the legacy of President John F. Kennedy, this coin was produced during a transitional era in U.S. coinage, when silver had recently been removed from circulating halves. While millions were minted, a very small number of these coins possess rare mint errors, exceptional strikes, or dramatic die varieties that elevate them into the category of high-value collectibles. This is where the excitement truly begins, some overlooked pieces hiding in collections or even worn. Dirty condition can still prove to be astonishing treasures when the right characteristics are present. Collectors place enormous importance on varieties and minting mistakes, and several known 1972 D error types command serious attention. Off-center strikes, double die obverse anomalies, clipped planchets, rotated dies, or die cracks so dramatic they reshape the coin's design. Coins showing these errors, especially when verified by professional grading services, can skyrocket in demand and price. Even pieces in circulated or dirty condition may remain desirable if the error is bold and unmistakable. It's this unpredictability that fuels the dream of discovery. The possibility that an unassuming coin could be hiding an extraordinary story, waiting to be revealed under careful examination. The condition scale, from worn circulation grades to mint state, MS 65 and above, strongly affects value. A normal 1972 D half dollar in average circulated condition typically only carries a modest premium. However, uncirculated examples graded high by PCGS or NGC routinely sell for hundreds of dollars, and top population pieces, flawless coins with mirror-like luster and razor-sharp detail, can reach several $1,000s in competitive auctions. Proven varieties or spectacular errors push those figures even higher, especially when collectors vie for ownership of unique or extremely scarce specimens. The allure intensifies when we discuss the highest-tier examples, rare multi-error combinations, dramatic die pairings, or singular off-metal strikes. These specialty coins auction for tens of thousands to well over $100,000, depending on eye appeal and rarity. While internet folklore often claims million-dollar prices, real-world data shows that extremely rare Kennedy half-dollar mistakes can still achieve life-changing sums, particularly when scarcity is documented and collector demand peaks. Each remarkable sale strengthens the coin's mystique and reinforces collectors' excitement around this Denver-minted issue. The Kennedy half dollar carries emotional weight beyond simple monetary worth. Released following the sudden loss of President Kennedy, the series became one of the most hoarded coins in American history. This emotional connection translates into long-term collector demand, with many enthusiasts continuously chasing upgrades or rare rarities to complete their sets. The 1972 D issue symbolizes both this patriotic tribute and the technical artistry of mint production, each example reflecting subtle differences that sophisticated collectors now eagerly study. Investment-minded numismatists view Kennedy half dollars as gateway coins with upward potential. Interest in modern coin errors continues to climb as collectors expand into variety specialization. Certified population reports demonstrate how extremely thin the supply becomes once you exclude ordinary strikes. Any exceptional 1972 D example, whether pristine or error-laden, becomes a tangible asset whose value historically appreciates as collector knowledge grows and elite specimens become locked away in long-term collections. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar represents the thrill of possibility, the reminder that valuable coins aren't always glittering or pristine on the surface. Sometimes, dirty or worn pieces still carry hidden riches in the form of structural mint abnormalities. Professional authentication remains essential, as certification can multiply market value dramatically. What begins as simple pocket change can, in astonishing cases, transform into a verified rarity commanding serious auction interest. The 1972 D. Kennedy half-dollar achieves significance through its perfect blend of accessibility and rarity. Millions may exist, yet very few exhibit the attributes that ignite fierce collector battles. Its beauty, emotional history, compelling varieties, and genuine investment performance have carved it a respected place in modern numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your treasure hunting journey, the possibility of discovering a rare Denver Mint gem keeps excitement alive, proving that within ordinary coins can rest extraordinary financial and historical rewards waiting to be uncovered. Next up in the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar, struck at the Denver Mint, represents a fascinating chapter in modern U.S. coinage. While millions were produced, every surviving example tells its own story, shaped by circulation, storage, and condition unique to each coin. In dirty or heavily handled condition, the coin reflects decades of everyday American life, passed through hands, drawers, and collections, becoming a tangible artifact of history. For collectors, this worn appearance doesn't erase value. Instead, it adds character and authenticity that connects the coin to the real-world journey of U.S. currency during the late 20th century. From a collector's perspective, the true worth of a 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar depends on rarity of state, grading potential, and error discoveries. In average circulated condition, even with surface dirt or toning, values commonly range between $2 and $10, already exceeding face value due to collector demand and rising interest in Kennedy halves as investment collectibles. What elevates certain examples dramatically are mint errors, including double strikes, off-center stamping, planchet clips, or misaligned dies. These rare variations transform an otherwise modest coin into a prized collectible capable of reaching hundreds to even thousands of dollars at auction when authenticated. Condition still plays the most critical role in market pricing. Coins that appear dirty but retain uncirculated surfaces beneath residue or old storage grime can earn surprisingly high grades once professionally conserved. Certified mint state, MS-65 to MS-67, coins already command prices between $150 and $1,500, depending on eye appeal and toning. Exceptional specimens considered quality outliers, those that combine flawless strike sharpness, brilliant luster, and error rarity, sit at the very top of the valuation scale, and these are the coins collectors compete aggressively to obtain. The emotional and historical appeal of the Kennedy half-dollar also fuels its lasting popularity. Issued to honor President John F. Kennedy, whose legacy still resonates strongly among Americans and collectors worldwide, the series benefits from a powerful narrative. Each coin carries symbolism beyond metal value. It represents remembrance, resilience, and numismatic continuity. Even modern-day coins like 1992 attract new generations because they are accessible entry points into collecting while still offering real potential for appreciation as high-grade examples grow scarcer. What truly energizes collector demand for the 1992 D issue is the ongoing search for unique error and die variety coins. Some verified error specimens have sold within the $3,000 to $15,000 range, with prices increasing as competition intensifies. These are not theoretical values. They are driven by real auction results and the steady rise in interest for authenticated mint anomalies. Every circulated coin has the potential to still carry an undiscovered rarity hidden beneath surface wear or dirt, which keeps collectors actively hunting through rolls, collections, and estate holdings. The appeal of the 1992 D. Kennedy half-dollar lies not in instant wealth, but in long-term appreciation and scarcity development. As more examples are graded and sealed into permanent collections, the available supply of top-quality or error-certified specimens is shrinking. Over time, this imbalance between demand and availability enhances premiums. Coins that can be secured today in affordable ranges hold the realistic possibility of becoming significantly higher value assets decades from now, especially with population data steadily tightening at the upper grading tiers. One of the most thrilling aspects of collecting the 1992 D. Kennedy half dollar is the active and constantly evolving market surrounding these coins. Every year, new discoveries emerge as collectors examine rolls, inherited collections, and long-forgotten coin jars, occasionally uncovering extraordinary varieties that redefine expectations for this issue. Professional grading companies regularly report upward demand for authenticated 1992 D submissions, especially those showing sharp strikes, mirrored surfaces, or rare production anomalies. Even pieces that initially appeared dirty or well-worn can experience a dramatic rise in value after professional attribution confirms a scarce error type or high mint state potential beneath surface residue, turning overlooked finds into headline auction pieces and fueling the excitement that keeps this series firmly in the spotlight. Another factor driving long-term value growth is the expanding global collector base fascinated by Kennedy coinage. What began as a largely American pursuit now attracts numismatists from Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, creating international competition for premium examples. This worldwide demand compresses supply and increases hammer prices, especially for coins carrying official grading labels and detailed provenance records. As collecting crosses digital platforms and online auctions reach broader audiences, exposure pushes market ceilings higher, benefiting rare issues like significant error 1992, D-halves, and exceptionally preserved mint state coins. The market no longer remains limited to local coin shops. It operates on a fully global stage where elite pieces can command commanding amounts because of broad bidder interest and collector prestige. The 1992 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as a symbol of optimistic possibility within numismatics, embodying the truth that opportunity often hides within ordinary appearance. Even coins showing dirt, toning, or pocket wear may still possess hidden premiums depending on their underlying strike quality, subtle varieties, or rarity characteristics waiting to be professionally discovered. This enduring mystery is what makes the coin so exciting to hold. Every example carries the potential to transition from a simple keepsake into a documented collectible with meaningful financial weight. For collectors and investors alike, the coin's blend of historical relevance, accessible entry price, global demand, and growing premium tiers ensures that enthusiasm will continue climbing. The 1992 D. Kennedy half dollar remains more than just currency. It represents a continuing treasure hunt where knowledge, patience, and a keen eye can be rewarded with truly remarkable outcomes. The Kennedy half dollar remains one of the most visually respected modern U.S. coins. Its bold portrait, finely balanced inscriptions, and heraldic reverse eagle design remain timeless. Dirt or natural toning can actually enhance a coin's visual intrigue if preserved correctly, making certain examples more attractive to toning specialists than overly cleaned coins. Many collectors actively prefer originality, even with surface aging, because it protects authenticity and prevents the loss of value caused by abrasive restoration attempts. The 1992 D. Kennedy half dollar is undeniably a valuable collectible, not because every example commands astronomical prices, but because select pieces reach extraordinary rewards depending on grade, rarity, and error status. Its historical significance, aesthetic strength, and expanding investment role make it appealing to both beginner hobbyists and advanced numismatists alike. Whether holding a modest circulated keepsake or uncovering a rare error treasure, potentially worth tens of thousands of dollars, the hunt itself embodies the excitement of collecting. This enduring combination of history, beauty, and real-world market opportunity ensures that the 1992 D. Kennedy half dollar will remain a powerful symbol of modern American numismatic value for years to come. Next up in the 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar is one of the most intriguing modern U.S. coins for collectors who understand that true value often lies beyond face appeal. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the classic P Mint mark, this coin represents over 3 decades of the Kennedy half dollar series, a tribute to President John F. Kennedy and a symbol of American history, remembrance, and craftsmanship. Even when found in a so-called dirty or circulation-worn condition, pieces like this spark excitement because experienced collectors recognize that surface grime can sometimes hide remarkable features, minting errors, striking anomalies, or rare die varieties that elevate a simple half-dollar into a potentially exceptional collectible. What makes the 1995 P especially fascinating is that it sits in an era where fewer have circulated widely, increasing the possibility that surviving pieces may have escaped heavy wear, preserving hidden originality beneath surface discoloration. From a value standpoint, the worth of the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar is driven by several key factors: conditions, strike quality, rare mint errors, and verified varieties. Standard circulated examples trade at modest premiums over face value, but collector interest intensifies dramatically when unusual characteristics emerge. For instance, coins graded in MS-67 or finer by major grading services can command values ranging from several $100s to thousands of dollars depending on appeal and population rarity. However, genuine excitement comes when a dirty example is discovered to have major mint errors beneath the surface, such as dramatic double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or clipped planchets, which have sold historically in the 5-figure to 6-figure range for Kennedy halves across multiple dates and mint marks. In rare, museum-level cases combining condition rarity and spectacular error types, the top realized prices in the Kennedy series have crossed into the multi-$100,000 bracket, positioning such coins as life-changing collectibles for fortunate finders. The Kennedy half-dollar series holds a uniquely emotional place in American coinage. Introduced shortly after President Kennedy's assassination, the series became a nationwide symbol of remembrance and unity. The 1995 P issue continues this legacy during a period marked by changing collecting habits and shrinking circulation use of half-dollars. Because many examples were quickly removed from circulation or stored casually without professional care, surface dirt and toning are common. Yet professional conservation often reveals vibrant luster and razor-sharp relief underneath, restoring the coin's visual appeal and grading potential. This transformation from neglected pocket change into a stunning collectible exemplifies why these coins captivate new collectors and seasoned dealers alike. Aesthetic factors further influence the desirability of select 1995 P examples. Kennedy's bold portrait, combined with the heraldic eagle reverse, offers excellent surfaces for showcasing mirrored fields, frosty devices, or dramatic natural toning, features that can significantly elevate auction outcomes when professionally certified. Some specimens develop scarce rainbow toning or steel blue color palettes due to decades of storage conditions. While originally considered imperfections, modern collectors prize such effects, paying remarkable premiums for coins that display stable, visually captivating coloration. When surface residue or dirt is gently removed by professional conservation, these artistic qualities often reveal themselves in breathtaking fashion. Investment potential is what draws many collectors more deeply into the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar market. The modern U.S. coin market has seen consistent growth in coins tied to popular historical figures and era varieties, and Kennedy halves remain among the most actively traded series. High-grade registry coins continue to climb in value as the population of top-tier pieces remains extremely limited. Error coins are even scarcer, as mistakes are typically detected and destroyed during minting. Survivors are statistical anomalies, prized for their rarity. When demand outpaces availability, as it often does, prices respond accordingly, making standout examples from otherwise ordinary years quietly powerful investment pieces. For new collectors, the appeal of the 1995 P lies in accessibility mixed with discovery potential. Unlike ultra-rare gold or 19th-century classics requiring massive upfront investment, Kennedy halves can still be found in rolls, estate collections, and unexamined holdings. Every so-called dirty coin represents a mystery waiting to be unlocked. Its true story can only be told after inspection for die markers, doubling patterns, or planchet flaws. This sense of exploration keeps audiences hooked and collectors motivated, because at any moment a routine find could become a remarkable numismatic revelation. Experienced collectors view the 1995 P. Kennedy half-dollar as a long-term hold when certified examples showcase premium qualities. Market stability remains strong because the Kennedy series enjoys universal recognition, consistent demand, and crossover appeal to investors, historians, and general hobbyists. Coins that combine historical prestige, visual beauty, scarcity, and third-party authentication tend to perform steadily over decades, often increasing in desirability as elite condition examples are permanently locked away in private collections. The 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar into a must-watch collectible is the role of professional grading and authentication. When a seemingly dirty or overlooked coin is submitted to respected grading services such as PCGS or NGC, its true status within the global collector market can be unlocked. Grading transforms a coin from an ordinary object into a certified financial asset with documented quality and rarity. A single point increase on the grading scale, especially in the highest mint state levels, can multiply its market price dramatically. Registry competition among collectors pursuing the finest Kennedy sets continues to intensify, and whenever a new top-grade example appears, bidding battles drive prices upward. This environment creates genuine financial upside, turning what might appear to be a worn pocket coin into an opportunity for substantial, sometimes breathtaking reward. The error-hunting appeal of the 1995 P issue also deserves special attention. Dedicated collectors search meticulously for off-metal strikes, die clashes, rotated reverses, major double die obverse, and clipped planchets, all of which have historically commanded dramatic premiums in Kennedy half-dollar auctions. Many of these rare errors went unnoticed when the coins were first issued, meaning forgotten examples may still reside in private holdings. The thrill of discovery, the idea that an unassuming, dirty coin could possess a dramatic minting anomaly, keeps thousands of viewers glued to videos focused on modern coin finds. When confirmed, high-grade error Kennedy have demonstrated verified sale results reaching into five-figure territory, with elite multi-error combinations achieving even more substantial valuations when demand surges among advanced collectors. The 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar aligns perfectly with trends favoring modern conditional rarities. These are coins produced in large quantities, but scarcely preserved in ultra-high grades. As registry collecting expands worldwide, competition for the very best survivors intensifies, pushing prices higher year after year. At the same time, younger collectors entering the hobby gravitate toward recognizable series connected to American history. Few names command more attention than Kennedy. This continuous influx of new buyers supports liquidity and market stability, making standout examples easier to sell when the time comes. For long-term holders, premium examples of the 1995 P are viewed as quietly appreciating assets that combine historical significance with steady financial appeal. The 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar, so compelling for your audience, is the perfect blend of realism and possibility. Anyone can begin the journey with an everyday coin, but discovery, grading, and rarity can propel that humble starting point into remarkable territory. It represents the modern collector's dream, the chance that history, artistry, and market momentum converge in a single piece of metal. Whether showcased as a potential high-value error coin, a beautifully conserved mint state example, or a rising registry contender, the 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar continues to prove its worth as a dynamic and exciting part of United States numismatics, keeping collectors searching and viewers watching for the next great find. The 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar is far more than spare change. It is a symbol of American heritage, an artistic showcase, and a legitimate collector investment opportunity. While common pieces hold modest premiums, the series' extreme top end demonstrates that under the right circumstances, high grading, rare errors, or extraordinary eye appeal, the rewards can reach breathtaking heights. This dual nature of accessibility and explosive potential is what fuels collector fascination worldwide. Whether you're a newcomer examining your first found coin or a veteran seeking registry-level perfection, the 1995 P. Kennedy half dollar stands as a powerful reminder that within modern coinage, extraordinary value can still be waiting to be uncovered. Next up in the 1996, P. Kennedy half dollar holds a special place in modern U.S. coinage, standing as a tribute to the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy and the continued popularity of the half-dollar series among collectors. Released from the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents a time when circulation coin collecting was still vibrant, with many Americans searching their pocket change for hidden treasures. Its classic obverse portrait by Gilroy Roberts and the powerful presidential seal on the reverse give it strong visual impact and timeless appeal. Even in circulated or dirty condition, the 1996 P remains a piece of American numismatic history that excites treasure hunters who believe that extraordinary discoveries can exist among ordinary-looking coins. The 1996 P because it sits at the crossroads between common circulation strikes and modern collectible varieties. While large numbers were minted, relatively fewer examples remain in high-grade condition due to heavy circulation. This creates a dramatic price gap between average pieces and top-graded coins. Professional grading plays a key role in its value. Examples rated MS67 to MS68 can command $800 to $5,000 plus, and coins showing exceptional eye appeal, perfect luster, or rare strike quality can push even higher. These premium prices keep excitement alive around the issue, showing how a once-everyday coin can rise into elite collectible status when preserved at the highest levels. The real thrill begins with mint errors and varieties linked to 1996 P. Kennedy halves. Off-center strikes, double die obverse, rotated dies, clips, and major strike-through errors have been documented, and such mistakes are extremely desirable. Depending on severity and eye appeal, error examples can sell anywhere from $500 into the tens of thousands of dollars. In rare cases of complex, dramatic mint errors graded and authenticated by top services, auction results can soar far above typical price ranges. This possibility fuels the dream that even a worn or dirty coin might hide something extraordinary under its surface. The dirty coin phenomenon. Many collectors know that a so-called dirty or circulated coin should never be dismissed at face value alone. What appears worn or dull can, upon closer examination, reveal doubled letters, unusual die cracks, or off-center strikes that are invisible to the casual observer. For the 1996 P, this is especially true, as significant value often lies in the details of the strike rather than surface shine alone. Once authenticated, even a coin pulled from pocket change or found in an old drawer can transform into a highly marketable collectible, proving that rarity is about characteristics, not first impressions. In today's realistic collector market, most circulated 1996 P half dollars trade at modest premiums over face value. However, the maximum confirmed rewards exist in two special categories: ultra-high-grade mint state examples or major mint errors. Certified high-grade coins may reach $3,000 to $5,000 plus, while standout mint errors can push $10,000 to $30,000 or more at specialized auctions, depending on rarity and demand. These are exceptional outcomes, but they demonstrate how the right discovery can lead to life-changing moments that drive people to keep searching. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar is the ongoing thrill of searching for outstanding specimens in everyday places. Old coin jars, inherited collections, bankrolls, and forgotten drawers continue to yield surprises for determined collectors. Because the coin spent years circulating widely, it is still possible to encounter examples that have never been examined by professionals. This reality fuels the enthusiasm of treasure seekers who know that discovery isn't restricted to high-end auctions alone. It can begin at home. The idea that a simple, overlooked coin could turn into a certified rarity worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars keeps collectors engaged and constantly exploring new sources. The ultimate gateway that transforms a raw Kennedy half dollar into a recognized investment-grade collectible. Services such as PCGS and NGC evaluate the coin's strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and any potential mint errors. A jump from an ungraded coin to a top-tier MS67 or MS68 certification can multiply its market value dramatically. Authentication also protects buyers and sellers alike, confirming that errors or remarkable features are genuine mint products rather than post-mint damage. For the 1996 P, certification often serves as the dividing line between an ordinary circulated half dollar and a premium asset capable of commanding serious collector money. The strong resale demand for Kennedy half dollars keeps the 1996 P firmly in the spotlight. Global online marketplaces, heritage auctions, and devoted collector forums actively trade certified examples and unusual errors, allowing values to remain competitive and transparent. International buyers often join the bidding, particularly for visually impressive and professionally graded specimens, driving hammer prices upward. Registry competitions also inspire collectors to chase the finest known examples, pushing elite-grade coins into higher value categories year after year. This sustained market activity confirms that the 1996 P remains more than a novelty. It is a modern series coin with proven and continuing desirability. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar offers the perfect mix of accessibility and aspiration. It stands as a reminder that collecting isn't just about owning objects. It's about searching, learning, and occasionally uncovering extraordinary value in unexpected places. Every roll you open or inherited coin you inspect could contain a potential standout example waiting for authentication. Whether the goal is building a meaningful collection or discovering a high-value error that commands top-dollar rewards, this coin invites everyone into the adventure of numismatics. Stay curious, examine every detail, and remember, sometimes the most powerful treasures hide behind the most ordinary appearances. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar offers investors a solid combination of accessibility and upside potential. Entry-level costs remain low, letting new collectors build positions without massive upfront investment, while top-grade and error examples provide exciting opportunities for high-value appreciation. The Kennedy series consistently attracts buyers because it blends historical tribute, patriotic symbolism, and recognizability, traits that sustain long-term demand. Over time, rising interest in certified registry sets and modern U.S. coins continues to support increasing premiums for top examples. The coin's emotional and aesthetic appeal amplifies its desirability. The bold Kennedy portrait shines under luster when found uncirculated, while the eagle seal reinforces American strength and unity. Collectors often describe this coin not just as currency, but as a miniature historical artifact connecting modern Americans to the early 1960s era of national pride and aspiration. Even a worn piece carries that story, and discovering one with rare features becomes a personal victory, an intimate link between the collector and history. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar perfectly embodies the excitement of modern coin collecting, an everyday coin that can become extraordinary through discovery, grading, and rarity. Whether you are a beginner checking loose change or a seasoned enthusiast hunting certified winners, this coin stands as proof that real opportunity still exists in U.S. numismatics. Its blend of history, beauty, and legitimate investment potential keeps it one of the most compelling modern half dollars to watch. And who knows, somewhere out there, a seemingly ordinary, even dirty 1996, P might be waiting to reveal its hidden worth and claim its moment of numismatic glory. Next up in the 1974 Kennedy half dollar with no mint mark, produced at the Philadelphia Mint, holds a special place in modern American numismatics. As part of the long-running Kennedy series established to honor President John F. Kennedy, this coin represents a key transitional era in U.S. minting, when silver had already been removed from circulating half dollars and compositions shifted to copper-nickel clad. Even in dirty or circulated condition, examples of this coin remain highly desirable because collectors actively seek attractive survivors, unusual varieties, and pieces tied to important production anomalies. For history-minded collectors, the 1974 issue connects directly to mid-1970s American culture, with the Kennedy design serving as one of the nation's most recognizable modern tributes. Philadelphia strikes traditionally carry no mint mark, but that does not reduce their collector value. In fact, it often increases interest because Philadelphia produced many important die varieties that were not present at other mints. The 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half dollar is popular due to the existence of double die obverse varieties, repunched details, die cracks, and alignment errors that dramatically increase value beyond face amount. Coins exhibiting these minting quirks are eagerly hunted by specialists, especially when the date and letters of liberty show doubling or the portrait details appear unusually strong or distorted. While pristine uncirculated examples command the highest premiums, even a coin labeled dirty can still hold real market power. Dirt or tarnish does not destroy numismatic worth. In many cases, collectors prefer cleaning to be professionally avoided, so original surfaces remain intact. Some dirty coins conceal valuable error details beneath surface grime, and once authenticated, such pieces can command multiple times the value of a standard circulated example. For collectors who specialize in overlooked finds, imperfect presentation often equals hidden potential, which keeps demand high for all authentic, unaltered survivors from this year. In standard circulated condition, a normal 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half dollar may trade over face value due to steady collector interest. However, Dramatic increases occur when the coin displays certified errors or rare double-die varieties. Well-documented specimens with strong doubling, confirmed mint errors, or top-grade uncirculated preservation have sold at auction for hundreds to several thousands of dollars, with the most exceptional certified pieces pushing into the high four-figure to low five-figure range. These top-tier specimens represent the maximum realistic reward seen in the modern market for this date when rarity and grade combine. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar lies in long-term collecting trends rather than short-term speculation. The Kennedy series continues to gain worldwide popularity, especially in online auctions and registry competition, where collectors strive to assemble complete sets of high-grade or rare variety examples. As supply remains fixed and higher-grade coins become absorbed into private collections, long-term appreciation remains likely. Even circulated or visually imperfect pieces can rise in value once rare characteristics are formally identified and graded. Design remains a major driver of demand. The youthful portrait of President Kennedy, paired with Frank Gasparo's heraldic reverse, gives the coin both emotional and patriotic pull. Collectors often cite the Kennedy half-dollar as one of the most visually powerful modern U.S. coins. The 1974 no-mint mark issue retains crisp design potential, and examples with sharp relief, strong luster beneath toning, or naturally aged patina stand out as especially collectible, regardless of surface grime. Selling opportunities for valuable examples are stronger than ever due to online auction platforms, international collector networks, and third-party grading services. Certification plays a major role. Once authenticated by respected grading companies, coins tied to genuine rarity or error varieties can achieve premium hammer prices driven by competitive bidding. For collectors holding a promising 1974 no-mint mark specimen, dirty or not, the path to top dollar lies in professional evaluation, preservation of surfaces, and accurate attribution of any die or strike anomalies that justify high-end pricing. That the 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar comes from the collector mindset itself. Numismatists are drawn to scarcity, historical context, and the challenge of completing a set. Even though Philadelphia struck millions of these coins, the survival of high-quality examples with strong detail, especially ones showing subtle minting anomalies, is far lower than the raw mintage suggests. Coins that may appear ordinary at first glance can hide extraordinary features, such as die cracks, repunched mint marks, or doubled lettering, that fuel the imagination and bidding wars among collectors. The sense of uncovering a hidden gem adds significant psychological value, making even a dirty coin a prized discovery. The 1974 no-mint mark issue holds a unique niche. It represents a post-silver era where collector attention shifted from intrinsic metal value to rarity, error varieties, and historical appeal. Unlike certain proof or uncirculated coins from earlier years, the 1974 Philadelphia examples are more accessible to collectors, yet the presence of scarce varieties can catapult a specimen into a highly valuable category. This combination of relative abundance with pockets of rarity makes it a strategic addition to both beginner and advanced collections, balancing attainable acquisition with long-term investment potential. For anyone holding or considering acquiring a 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar, the potential is significant. Even in dirty or circulated condition, professional assessment may reveal hidden features that dramatically increase value, making it a coin worth examining carefully. Collectors are encouraged to look for subtle details, consider grading options, and monitor market trends, because coins like this continue to attract attention and competition. With steady demand, historical importance, and aesthetic appeal, this coin remains an investment in both passion and potential profit, ensuring it will continue to be a celebrated and sought-after piece in numismatic circles for years to come. The 1974 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar stands as a compelling blend of history, artistry, and collectible investment potential. Its enduring Kennedy legacy, the thrill of known era varieties, and the exciting chance of uncovering hidden rarity under imperfect surfaces continue to draw new enthusiasts and seasoned collectors alike. While not every piece reaches extraordinary heights, the finest certified examples and rare varieties demonstrate just how powerful this coin can be in the marketplace, offering realistic rewards in the thousands of dollars and a respected position in modern American numismatics. This combination of cultural significance, aesthetic appeal, and proven market demand ensures the coin's place as a sought-after treasure for collectors today and into the future.